If I'm visiting Asheville with kids and only have time for one waterfall, there's a really common mistake most families make, and it's the one I see ruin otherwise great Asheville days. I'm going to show you two popular waterfalls near Asheville, Triple Falls and Catawba Falls, and the one that looks better online is often the wrong choice for families. Stay with me, because the difference isn't obvious until you're actually there. Most families aren't looking for the biggest or tallest waterfall. What they really want is something that feels worth the effort, doesn't exhaust the kids, and doesn't turn into a headache. The problem is these two waterfalls get recommended for very different reasons, and that's where people get tripped up. Let's start with Triple Falls. Triple Falls delivers a dramatic payoff fast. The trail is wide and mostly gravel, which makes it manageable for families and dogs. There's a short uphill push, but it's brief, and once you reach the falls, it feels like a real reward. This works well if the goal is one big waterfall moment without committing to a long hike. But this is where families often get surprised. This is the part locals don't explain when they recommend these waterfalls. Most people plan their day around distance, and the real issue is energy. And that mistake shows up fast once kids start getting tired. Now, let's look at Catawba Falls. Catawba Falls feels completely different. Instead of rushing towards one big payoff, the experience is spread out. Boardwalks, bridges, and gentle terrain keep the kids engaged the entire walk, even though it's longer overall. Families who struggle more with boredom than distance usually do better here because the trail itself becomes part of the experience. And this is the part most people don't plan for. When reaching the lower falls at Catawba Falls, families naturally slow down. There's shade, calmer water, and a place to sit. It's a good place for snacks, photos, and letting kids explore without feeling rushed. There is an upper route, but for families, skipping it here is usually the right call. So here's how I choose, and why this one decision decides whether a day stays fun or falls apart. I pick Triple Falls if I want a short walk and one dramatic waterfall payoff. I pick Catawba Falls if I want a calmer, more engaging walk that keeps kids happy the entire time. Neither one is better, but choosing the wrong one for your family can absolutely ruin the day. If you're planning a family trip to Asheville and want to avoid the mistakes that quietly ruin days like this, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you on the next adventure.